Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lynx Tarot. This is Monica, and this is your full moon in Aquarius reading, or full Sturgeon moon, occurring on August 9th. There will be timestamps below by element, and we are jumping in here with the element of fire, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So hello fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We are jumping in here with the Angel Answers Oracle, and then we'll go into some tarot and more oracle at the end. So what do the fire signs need to know the most during this full moon in Aquarius? Improving health. So remember, this could be body, mind, spirit, financially, the health of relationships. Okay, so improving health in any of those ways. And we have wait, so there's something you're being asked to wait for or wait to do. And we're going to go deeper with the tarot, so we'll see what else we get there. Someone is saying like halt, like don't jump the gun, fire signs, don't jump the gun yet, something's not quite ready. And we have a yes. So if you've had a particular question on your mind, this is an emphatic yes. The answer is yes. And listen to your intuition, listen to your gut. What makes sense to you? Like, what would this be like affirming? Okay, so let's go over here to the Tarot of a Moon Garden. What else do the fire signs need to know? I'm gonna get them all laid out first, and then we'll get deeper into the messages. So we have the Eight of Pentacles here. So for some of you, doing something creative is going to improve your health in any of those ways. It could very well improve your financial health, okay? Because somebody has what you have to offer. Somebody, what am I saying? Somebody wants what you have to offer. I said that kind of backwards. Or you have to offer what somebody wants. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Again, that means wait. It could mean wait. It could mean you've been waiting for something. Your ships will come in. You will have your harvest. Okay, so know that. And let's get another one here. And we'll get another row. Okay. The Page of Swords with a yes. So maybe you are under review for something. Maybe you're waiting for approval for something. And if you're not approved from one place, you'll be approved somewhere else. So keep looking if this is you. All right, so let's get some more clarifiers here. The Eight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands with improving health. So I feel like for many of you, it's an improvement in your financial health. Someone might be coming in saying a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, like, I have an offer for you. And also this could be your passion. So like doing something that you're passionate about will make you money. There might be another way you can promote yourself if you have your own business, if you're a writer, or have something to sell. I think there are, if this is you, I think there are other ways to put yourself out there, to market yourself. If you have a regular job, I just feel like someone new is coming on the scene, and I feel like someone in the workplace for some of you may have stressed you out really bad. They may be leaving, and someone wanted you to not believe that they were leaving. It may have been that very person, okay? And you're going to feel a lot better. I feel like I got this in another reading not long ago. Someone might be allergic to their perfume, but this person themselves is also a very toxic person. So you're going to feel a lot better when they're gone. And just to be realistic, don't count on never having that situation again. I'm not saying I feel like it's going to happen to you again, but we just need to be realistic. Like, what if something like that happens again? What am I going to do? What are my options? Maybe I should have been seeing what other jobs are out there just in case, rather than just have everything, seeming like this particular job is a be-all, end-all, okay? And it also could have to do with a particular client. Like you might have a particular client that is causing you some grief in this way. And I feel like you're being relieved of that. Somehow finances are looking good here though. Okay, we have a wait and the Seven of Pentacles, which could have to do with waiting, seeing if your ships are going to come in a sense. There's another card that, you know, often means that, but I'm feeling that with the Seven of Pentacles. And look at this, we have that with the Ten of Wands. Yeah, so like you're at the end of something is coming to an end in a good way. You've had personal growth from all of this. But I think once you realize that it was time for you to put down your own burdens and focus on your own growth, then that starts to happen. See all of these pentacles here? That's the 7, that's the 8. So like your growth is happening all over the place when you put some burdens down. Look at your options, or maybe you're simply unburdened by certain things because someone leaves, okay? If you're retired, similar messages too. Someone might be leaving your neighborhood who has caused you some grief, or leaving a club that you enjoy, that you belong to, that you enjoy. And it's not to say like, you know, one, you know, difficult personality should be pushed out. You know, we have to learn how to adapt to these things. But I feel like someone was just there to be a troublemaker. They weren't really even enjoying the club. Yeah, that's really interesting. I know there's like another story I have similar to that. Like somebody didn't even really want to be there. They just wanted to cause trouble. And then once they realize that like no one's affected by them, or they're not showing that they're affected by them, they just remove themselves, because it's like they're no longer getting their, you know, negative supply. Okay. I wanted to say narcissistic supply, but that might be a little bit extreme in this scenario, but they're just kind of like a salty person and they want to get a rise out of people. So we have a yes with the Page of Swords and the King of Wands. So we have a lot of people cards here today. So the Page of Swords and the King of Wands. So the Page of Swords could represent a younger person. The King of Wands, someone more mature. The King of Wands could, and you know, we also had a knight here. Yeah, we had the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands, the King of Wands. So it's like we have like 3 different like levels of maturity here. The King of Wands can be very passionate about something and making a plan. Like I always feel like the King of Wands is making a plan, but he needs to keep things to himself for a while before he decides to execute these plans. The Page of Swords, again, I'm feeling like somebody's under review. The Page of Swords could have to do with spying too. I'm not really feeling like that is the case here. If you feel like someone's been too nosy in your life, like say in your neighborhood or at your work or whatever, just be quiet. Like keep things, like say it's your neighborhood. Treat it like it's business, okay? Just don't share anything personal. Not to say we don't need our friends, we do, but there's someone who's trying to pretend to be a friend, or trying to pretend that they care, or they're trying to pretend that they think something's wrong with you, and they're trying to draw it out of you. Like, are you okay? I haven't seen you around much lately. I hope everything's okay. Like someone's just trying to be nosy, and they're not really as nice as they want you to think. Okay, so as always, only take what resonates with you. We're getting some clarifiers here from the Guardian Angel Messages Tarot. And I have the 9 of Wands. Protection, preparedness, and resilience. All right, what else do we have for fire signs? And we have the 4 of Pentacles. Frugalness, extravagance, and control. So remember I was saying in the very beginning about financial health. Like I feel like if some of you have been worried about money, you're getting on top of it, so to speak. She's sitting on top of this trunk full of money. It's like you're getting on top of it. You're getting a handle on whatever the situation is. Someone's like in need of a car or something like that, and you're finding a way. You know, you might have applied for a loan, and that's what you're waiting to hear back from. Could have to do with the house too. Okay, so let's see what we have from the Starlight deck. This is the Starlight deck. What else do we have for fire signs? We have Eclipse, celebrate cycles, and we are talking about the full moon right now. We're in the cycle of the full moon, so it might be time to celebrate something. this very weekend even, and reevaluate. In the starlit sky, we still look for the falling star. So yeah, and that's what I was feeling like with the King of Wands. Like it might be time to make a plan, but it's not time to talk about it yet. You're not ready to launch yet, and that's okay. That's good. It's something you need to, keep to yourself or only discuss these business matters with people you're doing business with. Okay, so fire signs, thank you for being here. Please hit that like button, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Excuse my head because I dropped a bunch of cards here. All right, so that was fire signs, and now we are on to earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Hello, earth signs. Just bear with me, please, while I reshuffle these cards for your full moon reading. This is the full moon in Aquarius, also known as the full Sturgeon moon. And this is occurring on August 9th, and we're going to feel these energies pretty intensely right around the full moon, and over the next few weeks we're still going to be feeling it. And remember, there are all different astrological things going on, so whatever you feel drawn to when it comes to readings, whatever you feel drawn to, whatever readings you're drawn to, and only take what resonates. So this is the Angel Answers Oracle. So Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, this is saying it's not the right time for something. And that's okay, because you know what? We're still in Mercury retrograde. Mercury's going direct on the 11th, and remember we have the post shadow too. It's not quite the right time for something. Everything might come together somewhere during the post shadow or 2 weeks after. So like the next 2 or 3 weeks from now, something might come together and make more sense, and it might be the right time for whatever it is that's on your mind. Be assertive, and this angel's holding a key. Be assertive. You have the key, you have the answer. If you don't yet, you will soon. Give it a few weeks. And we have compromise. So there might be a compromise that you're actually going to be willing to make, right? It's something like you weren't going to compromise before, but maybe a new person or new opportunity comes your way, and you're like, oh, that idea doesn't sound so bad after all. It's just that I didn't have the right person to work with me at the time. Okay, so this is the Tarot of a Moon Garden. Just going to get these laid out first. We have the Eight of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, be assertive. This is something you're passionate about. You might be excited to get moving on something, but it's not quite the right time. There's still more information coming in before you make a big decision, earth signs. All right, let's get some clarifiers here. So we have the Eight of Cups, Ace of Wands, Knight of Cups. We have the Page of Cups, Six of Pentacles. Yep, you're going to win something here. You're going to be victorious. And the World. Wow, this is exciting. So not the right time is being clarified by the Eight of Cups and the Page of Cups. So for some of you, it's not quite the right time to completely walk away from something, but you're almost there. You've made a conscious decision to let go of something, but you're not quite there yet. There's something hidden. There's something hidden right now. The Page of Cups, you know what? I was also noticing the little man in the moon face here in that crescent moon, but you can see the face of the full moon. And we have the Page of Cups, and I see a heart there. It's like this heart. There's a couple of hearts actually in the Eight of Cups and the Page of Cups. So there's like some love here. Maybe somebody in love, like you've been hiding your feelings for someone, or they've been hiding their feelings for you from you, and the truth is going to come out. Either you're not feeling it's the right time to share these feelings, or they aren't, but the right time will come if this is you and if it's a right match. Be assertive with the Ace of Wands is confirming to me that it will be time to be assertive about something you're very passionate about very soon. And this could also be an offer or a message of something very exciting to you. And this is being paired with the Six of Pentacles. So it could have to do with a raise, receiving money, receiving praise even, an award or a bonus. And compromise is being clarified by the Knight of Cups and the World. So the World is about a level up The World could be about coming to an end of something, which we also have with the Eight of Cups, which means a new beginning. So it's like a graduation. Maybe some of you are going into a field you didn't think you were qualified for, or you're saying like, no, I went to school to study such and such, and that's the kind of job I'm going to get. And then an offer comes your way, and you're like, oh, like maybe I can compromise what I was insisting on, because I do have these skills, I do have this knowledge. This is going to be a little bit different than I expected. For some of you in love, like someone really wants to take the relationship to the next level. Okay, so let's see what we have for the earth signs from the Guardian Angel Messages Tarot. We have balance, and this could also represent Sagittarius. This is the Temperance card in the traditional tarot. It says compromise, and we have compromise here too. Look, compromise, self-control, and moderation. Okay, so what does this mean to you? Just something needs to be like, you don't have to pull on the brakes, but like you have to put on the brakes permanently, like as in stop something. But you need to slow down something here. Something's needed to have, there's something that needs moderation, I'll say. Oh, look at this, the Wheel and the Wheel of Fortune and the World come out together a lot. And that says luck, progress, and change, okay? Change, this change for the better. I want to say in, excuse me, in money, in love, in career, whatever you're looking for, there's change for the better. And I feel like earth signs, you've been wanting these changes for a long time. And some of you have been waiting for someone else to change or for circumstances to change. But now it's time to look at how can you make some changes within yourself and your circumstances, and stop thinking about what someone else might do or hoping they'll do something that'll make life easier for you, or that an outside circumstance will just get better and then you can make a move. Like see what you can do. Like know that you are this. Like you are this proponent of change. So it's time to use that power. All right. We have limitless. All right, earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, know your worth. And we have morning star. Keep shining even when others have quit. So just definitely do not give up, okay? Do not give up, earth signs. All right, earth signs, thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Please keep an eye out for recent videos I just published. Those are your monthly August readings or next 30 days, whatever works for you. And also, if you're interested in my Patreon, please get on the waiting list. There will be exclusive readings there for everyone. Thank you for being here, and I will see you again soon.